What if I told you procrastination isn't the problem? The problem is how you're procrastinating. In today's video, if you've ever felt guilty because you put things off too long, today I'm going to share with you how you can use procrastination as your superpower. Continue to watch. Welcome back to Mindset Mondays. I am Lashana Alfred, a trauma therapist and a 5-time author. And so this Mindset Monday is all about shifting your mindset. And today we're talking about procrastination. So you've heard a lot about procrastination and the negative impact procrastination may have on one's life. And maybe you've heard that we procrastinate because of fear of failure. We find ourselves feeling guilty. But today I really want to help you understand and shift how you're looking at procrastination and really use it as your superpower. And so again, I really want you to get something to write with. Rewind the tape, go back, because again, if you want to change your life, you must change your mind. Yes, you heard me right. If you want to change your life, you must change your mind. And so often we find ourselves speaking words over ourselves that's actually hindering us. It's kind of like this glass ceiling that words that we speak over us have on our lives. And so if you're looking at procrastination as this negative thing, but yet you can't seem to break it, I want to help you shift your thinking about the word procrastination and how you're actually going to use it as your superpower. So get a pen, get some paper to write with. I want you to take notes because this Monday, it's about shifting our mindsets in order for us to shift our lives. First, I'm going to share with you the 3 R's. The first is reframing. So I want you to focus on reframing your beliefs about the word procrastination. Instead of looking at it as you being lazy or just don't want to do it, I want you to really sit back and say, okay, is this giving me time to really get clear and to really focus? Maybe you can use procrastination as an incubation period, right? Where you're not impulsively doing things, but you're giving yourself time to literally sit back and decide what's my next step. What should be that next thing that I should do? And so this tip number 1 is reframing. And today we're talking about reframing how we see the word procrastination. But on Mindset Mondays, that's what we're talking about. Shifting our mindset about how we're seeing our lives and the world around us. And so tip number 1, reframing. Reframe how you look at the word procrastination. Is it laziness? No. Maybe it's an incubation period. This is the time for me to really get focused and see what it is that I really want to do. The second R is reflection. Sit back to see, okay, wait, what should I be doing right now? Is this something that I really want to do? If it's going to school and you've been procrastinating, if it's writing a book and you've been procrastinating, if it's starting a business and you've been procrastinating, really sit back and use this time for reflection. What is it that I truly want? Allow yourself to sit back and ponder on those questions. So we're not impulsively doing it, going to register for school and then not going, or starting a business and then stopping it. So we want to use this time to reflect. Sit back and ask yourself the question, is this what I truly want? Or is this what someone else wants for me? And so we're using reflection to really sit back to see, where did this come from? Is this something that somebody else placed in my heart, in my mind? Or is this something that I've really been wanting to do and I need to do, right? So just say it's a work task. And so you're like, okay, oh my goodness, I have this test to do, or I have this homework to do. I have this report to do. I want you to sit back and say, okay, you know what? What happened? Why did I hold it off at the last minute? So this is time to reflect, not speaking to ourselves from a harsh, negative self-talk way, but really sitting back and reflecting and see, what made me hold this off? Did I allow myself to get distracted by other things? Did I allow myself to be pulled in another direction? So focus on that. So first tip is reframing. So we want to reframe. The second one is we want to reflect. And then the third is redirect. Redirect. What does that mean? Really sit back and say, okay, is this the direction that I really want to go into or not? What is the priority? What is the thing that I must do right now? And so I'm not sure about you, but those of us who maybe you have a family, you have children, maybe you're in corporate or you have your own business, you have a lot on your plate. It's very important for you to begin to prioritize. This is that redirection. So it gives you an opportunity to prioritize the most important things. That way, you're not beating yourself up about the things that you weren't able to get done, or you're not putting other things in front of the task that's most important. I promise you, I found or got the best results, the best, evaluations when I waited to the last minute to actually put my message together. Literally, because I'm like, okay, I have so much to do. And so I'm like, okay, wait, how is it that I'm waiting to the day before I have to do this presentation, the day before I have to do this speaking engagement to get down these points, right? But I promise you, those be the most amazing moments that take place because I didn't allow myself to stress. I didn't beat myself up. I didn't entertain fear. It just was what it was, right? So when you're experiencing procrastination, just remind yourself, it just is. This is where I am right now. I just have to reframe what's actually happening. This is my incubation period. This is the time where I'm going to really sit back to see, okay, gather my thoughts. Is this something that I really need to do now? Is this something that, that I put on my own plate or somebody else put on my plate, right? This is a time for reframing. Then this is a time for reflecting, right? And then redirection. Really sitting back and saying, what is the priority right now? And again, I promise you, some of my best work happened at the last minute. Yeah, happened at the last minute. And this is not me talking. This is from evaluations. And so my husband often said to me, babe, why are you waiting to the last minute? And I promise you, I can't really give an answer, but I've learned to utilize the moments, the minutes that I have to my advantage. I could sit back and say, oh my goodness, I'm procrastinating, I'm lazy, and I can do all this negative self-talk. But I've decided to use what's in my control. And what's in my control is to refrain from speaking negatively and harshly to myself. That's in my control. What's also in my control is for me to reflect on actually what's going on. Am I holding it off because I'm afraid? And that's usually not the case. Am I holding it off because I'm distracted? That's usually not the case in my situation. Usually I'm holding it off because I'm just doing other things, right? And so again, and it just has worked for my good, right? And so again, I want you to just try it. Try these 3 tips. I want you to try reframing the negative belief that you have around procrastination. I want you to try reflecting, sitting back, think about the last thing that you waited to the last minute to do, and ask yourself the question, why did I wait? Why did I put that off? Why did I save that report for the last minute? Then I also want you to see, once you started doing it, because it was like that crunch time, were you focused? Were you able to get it done? Right? And then I want you to redirect and see, what is it that I have on my plate that is necessary? And what is it that I have on my plate that shouldn't be there? Redirect in order for you to use procrastination as your superpower. I promise you, on these Mindset Mondays, it's all about shifting our mindset, because where the mind go, the body flow. And so again, if you're interested, please, I want you to like and subscribe. I'm here to help you shift your mindset in order for you to shift your life. And if you're interested as well, Thriving Thursdays, that's where I teach biblical principles to help you in your entrepreneurial goals, your business goals, your personal goals. We're using biblical principles to help us reach those goals. So again, stay tuned. Look, you see my hair all over the place. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.